Now I would like to ask Justice Katju to speak for us.
This is the topic.
Yeah, and the topic of his discussion is going to be the importance of maintaining unity of India and the problems in that connection.
Friends, good evening. I wish to thank Santosh and Satya for having organized this function, and it is a pleasure for me to meet all of you. You have all done the country proud. You have distinguished yourself in America and shown that Indians can do very well. Now I'm going to, I have already spoken on certain subjects relating to India, because you people are Indians and naturally you would like to know what is happening in India, what is the future of India and so on. So I have already given 3 speeches which are all on YouTube, and therefore I will not repeat what I have said there. One is the speech I gave in Berkeley University. If you go on YouTube and click Justice Katju Berkeley, you get it there. That was on the future of India as I conceive it. The second talk was in Stanford University. If you go on YouTube and click Justice Katju Stanford, you will get that speech on what is India and whither India. And the third was on the website of Satya, which was on Gandhi, Bhagat Singh and the present Indian politicians. That is also on YouTube. You can click Justice Katju, Indian Freedom Struggle. You get these 3 on YouTube. So I'm not going to repeat what is already there, you can see it. Now today therefore I am speaking on the importance of maintaining the unity of India and the problems in that connection. In fact, I have got a gist of what I am going to speak, which I have already put on my Facebook page. So I'll be following that. The importance of maintaining unity of India. Now, before I speak on this, I would like to tell you firstly what is India. Because, I mean, you are all Indians, none of you know what is India. If you go to India, ask people, 1.25 billion people, what is India? Nobody will be able to tell you. So, I must tell you what is India. See, India is broadly a country of immigrants. It is like North America. The difference being that North America is a country of new immigrants, where people came mainly from Europe over the last 400 or 500 years. India is a country where people have been coming for thousands of years, mainly from the northwest and to a lesser extent from the northeast. I guess only about 5 or 6% people who are presently living today in India are the original inhabitants of India. See, earlier the theory was that the Dravidians were the original inhabitants of India. That has also been disproved. And now it is established the Dravidians were invaders, and thereafter Aryans were also invaders into India. The original inhabitants were the pre-Dravidian tribals, who are known as Adivasis, scheduled tribes, who were treated very badly by our ancestors, slaughtered in large numbers, pushed into jungles. People who are Bhils, Gonds, Santals, Todas of the Nilgiris, etc. They are just 5 or 6% of the total population of India. They speak what is known as the Austric group of languages, as contrasted to the Dravidian group of languages. An Austric group is even earlier. Dravidians were probably people who used to live in this Pakistan, Afghanistan area and built the Harappa Mohenjo-daro civilization, which is no doubt a great civilization. And in fact, even today, there is a language called Brahui, B-R-A-H-U-I, which is spoken in Baluchistan, Western Pakistan. It is a Dravidian language. It is like your Telugu or Tamil. So it is very surprising how is the South Indian language landed up here. Those were some remnants which remained behind. I think about 3 million people still speak Brahui in Western Pakistan. So India is broadly a country of immigrants. Why did people keep coming into India? Nobody left India except on 2 occasions, which I'll just tell you about. Everybody kept coming into India. The answer is very simple. People migrate from uncomfortable areas to comfortable areas because everybody wants comfort. Now, before the Industrial Revolution, there were agricultural societies everywhere. What do you require for agriculture? You require level land, you require fertile soil, you require plenty of water for irrigation. All this was in abundance in India. India was a paradise for agriculture. If you go from Rawalpindi to Bangladesh and deep south, Kanyakumari, all level land, fertile soil, water, lake, rivers. Why will anybody migrate from, say, from India to, say, Afghanistan, which is mountainous, cold, covered with snow for 4 or 5 months in a year, very harsh, very uncomfortable. Everybody wants comfort. So people kept migrating into India for thousands of years, mainly from the northwest and to a lesser extent from south. That is why you have so much diversity in India. So many religions, so many languages, so many castes, so many ethnic groups, so many cultures. Somebody is tall, somebody is short, somebody is fair, somebody is dark, somebody's got Caucasian features, somebody's got Mongoloid features. If you go to the northeast, the Nagas, Mizos, somebody's got Negroid features. If you contrast India with, say, China, see, you have a population of 1.25 billion. China has 1.35 billion, a little more than India, and their land area is perhaps 2.5 times that of India. But there's broad homogeneity in China, not absolute homogeneity, but broad homogeneity. All Chinese have a Mongoloid face. They have a common written script called Mandarin, which is also a spoken language, official spoken language in large parts of China, etc. In India, on the contrary, there's tremendous diversity. And therefore, to maintain the unity in India is much more difficult than maintaining unity in China because of the tremendous diversity in India. If you read my article called What is India, you can go on my blog justicekatju.blogspot.in, also called Satyam Roya. You get my article where I have explained all this, that we are a country of immigrants, and because of that, it's a country of tremendous diversity, and therefore the only way to maintain the unity of India is to give equal respect to everybody, to people of all religion, languages, castes, ethnic groups, etc. Otherwise, your country cannot survive for one day. See, what is the common between you and that man from Nagaland? You live in the plains, he lives in the hills. You are a Hindu or Muslim, he is a Christian. You have got Caucasian or Negroid features, he's got Mongoloid features. Your food habits are different, dresses. See, therefore, unless you practice secularism and give equal respect to everybody, your country cannot survive for one day. It will be broken up into pieces because of the tremendous diversity. So, but why should we maintain the unity of India? Some people say give Kashmir freedom, somebody say give Nagaland freedom. India is too big to be maintained as it is, let it be broken up into pieces. Now that is the question which I want to address. Why it is absolutely essential to maintain the unity of India. You see, the worst thing in life is poverty. There is nothing worse than poverty. And the truth is that in India there is tremendous poverty. 80% or 75% of your people are very poor, hardly getting enough to eat. Half of your children, 50% children are malnourished. The UNICEF report says that 1 out of every 3 malnourished child in the world is an Indian child. There is massive unemployment in India. You know, 10 million youth are coming into the job market in India every year. But only 500,000 jobs are being created in the organized sector of the Indian economy. So where are the other 9.5 million going? They become hawkers, street vendors, bouncers, stringers, criminals, beggars, prostitutes. There's massive prostitution in India. 20 to 30 million girls. They become prostitutes not because they enjoy it, but because in order to fill their stomachs, because of abject poverty. There's almost total lack of healthcare in India, except for the rich and powerful people. For them, there are very good hospitals. You go to Delhi, there's Max, there's Fortis, there's Apollo, etc. State-of-the-art hospitals, but they're extremely expensive. Common man can't go. So where does the common man go? He goes to quacks. Quackery is very largely prevalent in India because the poor man can't afford to go to regular doctors. So there's massive poverty in India, and because of poverty, you don't get respect. Let me tell you, you people are sitting here in America enjoying a comfortable life, but I must tell you the truth. In your working establishment, you'll get respect, but not in society.